Meet him. I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes.
Not many people see the sign though, do they?
No, nobody sees the signs.
We're back. What is it? It's been 4 days.
Thursday we got here.
I was supposed to be back last night.
It's Monday, and Andy should have been back last night. So he's had his weekend, haven't you?
Yeah, went all right.
Jacket.
I just kept it on.
With a barbecue on, look.
Weber barbecue. Well, we should have done, but the compound shut. This certain compound shuts at 6 o'clock every Sunday and Saturdays.
No,
By the time you get there, it's about 7, isn't
Shuts all day Sunday, doesn't it?
No.
Well, it says it's not open Sundays on the emails.
It was open because we took the van back this morning and picked my car up.
No.
it? This morning's Monday.
This morning's
it's Monday. Oh, it's probably not open at all then on Sunday.
on Sundays. It says it's not open Sundays and you have to take the van back Monday morning. But that don't help you with leaving
No,
your
because my car was locked in a compound, so then they had to put me in another bed and breakfast, which was nice. It was 4-star. Bit noisy.
Breakfast. You want breakfast? You didn't have breakfast.
No, it was a bed and breakfast, but they didn't pay for breakfast.
You should have a bed.
And it was
I've
a
got to
single
find
bed.
a free parking space down in Bath.
Yeah.
Around by Safe Store, yeah. I don't mind walking. If I have to walk 5-10 minutes, it doesn't matter.
Well, Alistair can pick you up if it's that far away.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Explain your experience then.
It was good. There was a lot of cooking. We were going to swap round. I was going to do steaks and Alistair was going to do pizzas and vice versa all day, but we ended up Alistair doing steaks most of the weekend. He's very good actually. I mean, I'm very good at cooking steaks, but he's very good with the barbecues because he's done a lot of smoking and he works with barbecues. But on my side, I was using a barbecue. I had to use the smoke-fired, which uses pellets, because there's no gas available. Everywhere's run out of gas. We were doing pizzas, but it was great because I had a whole families in with kids, and I had them all the kids lined up, all making their own pizzas, and it was brilliant. And mums were videoing it, and dads were there, and it was great. So it was a good experience.
Yeah, and it's different for him, guys, because it's a different place every weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, different place.
He was down this week. He was down in Ivy Bridge. I think we told you on the last.
Yeah,
vlog.
South Devon-ish.
Yeah, I don't know where he is this week.
No, they're gonna hopefully do a block each month, so we know exactly where we're going. So the people were lovely down there. The staff were lovely, and the garden centre was beautiful. But very expensive.
Ensley Garden Centre, Ivy Bridge, wasn't it?
It was massive. It was like a department store. You could go in there and spend the whole day in there. And right in the middle of it, I went and looked around the aquatics because it's got a Maidenhead Aquatics in there. So I looked round at the fish.
Once you get him going, you can't stop him. See, he does talk.
Yeah.
And Josh was just saying something, wasn't he? What did you say?
Stay in Bath, didn't you?
Got to stay in Bath.
Got to stay in Bath. That was beautiful. Yeah.
Nice place to have the base.
But the BA, the barbecue assistant that we had, Patrick, he was nice, but he was introducing us as, because Alistair was a chef for 15 years, and I've been a chef for like over 30 years, and a lot of people just wanted to know questions. Well, what can I cook on a barbecue other than sausages and burgers? So I was throwing out all these ideas for people, and they loved it. So, and we sold some barbecues, we sold some equipment.
Yeah, he enjoys it more than Sainsbury's, don't he?
Yeah.
Oh, any day of the week. I know it's heavy lifting because you've got to unload the van every day, and it's all the stuff's heavy. And then you've got to load it up every night. So it's quite hard and heavy work. Alistair's aching this morning because he's only a short guy, small guy. So, but apart from that, yeah, I'd do it any day of the week rather than the Sainsbury's roll. It's like a prison, that was.
I think Andy's going to be cruising today. My arm is still playing up. So I don't know. Andy's going to cruise today, I think. We've been waiting for him to come back. It's nearly midday. We wanted to get off at 10 o'clock.
Well, Alistair's supposed to pick me up. He'd left the house at 8:05, but we got all the rush hour traffic, and then it was stuck in rush hour traffic to get to the compound to pick my car up. And then most of the way I was stuck in rush hour traffic, including the M4 and the M5, was blocked up. So it was a very slow journey home today. I would rather drive on a Sunday evening. It would have been lovely and quiet, but
it's either going to be a 3-mile cruise or a 6-mile cruise. We're not sure yet.
No, 6 is better because then we can pop and get bits and pieces, can't we?
There's a Lidl's in Stourport we can stop at. But it is getting pretty late now.
I drove to an Aldi. I goes, Diane, I'm at an Aldi. What are you doing at an Aldi? I told you we're going to a Lidl's on the canal side. I was like, oh, sorry.
I left a message last night. He did look at it, but he just oblivious. I don't know.
We've all spent the weekend here.
Yeah, we didn't let the cats out at all.
Because it was manic, wasn't it?
Because
scramblers.
I don't want to go into it all again because
I
you
didn't
know.
mention that. We had quite a few motorbikes come by on the towpath.
Oh my God! Yeah,
Proper
Josh has got
motorbikes.
that. Josh has got a video of it. A motorbike actually coming down the towpath. We've seen it all now, guys. We really have. But the signs, both the signs are out, but that don't make no difference.
No, not a lot of
All weekend.
I can tell you something now. We
The
were setting
dogs.
up the barbecue area, right? And we got these great big, massive like A-frames and that all around. We got bright orange fencing to fence us off while we were setting up. And people are still walking through. And I turned around like that and walked into a guy. I said, I'm sorry, but he shouldn't have been in there. But they just don't read anything. They just walk.
I think probably I could count on one hand the whole weekend what dogs have been put on leads. All of them have been off the leads.
And Licorice isn't very happy. She likes being outside.
She's not eating. You know,
She had a bit of steak though.
Yeah, but she's really lethargic. She's really like missing.
Me and Mum
everything.
actually walked into Wolverley over there and
Oh yeah.
had a look at the church
That's
and
beautiful.
the village, and we went.
Oh, right.
We
That's good.
had a cream tea, didn't we?
Did you?
Yeah.
He don't
That's
know.
why he said that Mum likes spending money as much as you.
Yeah.
He didn't. He didn't know that we had a cream tea, a blueberry
Yeah, lovely
scone,
village over there, really. Is.
and it's. I've got to recommend it actually because it's a little tea room, Jill's Tea Room.
Oh.
Gils, Jill's Tea Room in
Quite expensive, but
Wolverley.
worth it.
Well, it's not. It was
If you
compared
get
to
the deal
Devon,
that we
but
had,
six
£6 or something.
£6.75 for a cream tea.
scone and a hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Did you have a cup of tea then?
No, we had a hot chocolate.
Oh, you had a
it
hot
was
chocolate.
so cold. It was very cold. We sat outside. It was lovely.
Hope it wouldn't rain.
It's pouring with rain in Bath, by the way, you guys.
Yeah.
No.
I come out of the
Yeah, the
bed and
showers
breakfast
today.
this morning and it was pouring with rain in Bath.
Hasn't been raining all morning, but
And it's
no in
supposed to
our
clear
luck.
this afternoon anyway, they
Start
said.
going and
Let's get going
so
then.
let's get out of here. Enjoy the cruise, guys.
Oh, one thing, actually, we saw a mermaid go by, didn't we?
Oh God, I'm going to put that photograph over to you.
They're out, guys. The stag doos are out.
Oh, there was three in a row going really, really, really fast. And on the way back, well, I just ignored him going one way. On the way back, he was speeding, going so fast. I looked out the window, slowed, and he's saying, "What?" And then there's a guy dressed as a mermaid, slowed. Oh, and he looked round. Oh, and then he hit the arm coat.
You saw a mermaid?
Yeah, I've got a photograph of it. I'll put it over to Josh so he can
Someone
put it
was
on.
dressed as a mermaid.
Yeah, stag do.
Let's go.
See you later.
See you later.
See you later.
Wow, I can't remember the last time this happened to us. Hopefully, a sign of things to come. This is St Mary's Church behind me. What a grand sight it is, built in the 15th and 16th centuries. We went to shut the bottom gates of the lock, but as we did, a bow of a boat came in, and it was one of our long-time subscribers. Here's all the beautiful and wonderful factories along the canal, which once used to be the industrial heart of Kidderminster. Kidderminster's industry was very much focused on carpet producing, and there's actually a carpet museum here too. There's lots of little arms that used to go into the old warehouses and factories, but have since been blocked off. Just past this little basin here on the right is a secret little water point and rubbish disposal that isn't in the Nicholson Guide. Unfortunately, to get rid of your rubbish you have to unlock 2 gates with your watermaid key. We are at... I can't even read. Did you see what it said? The facilities?
No, I didn't see what it says. It says boaters.
It's boaters facilities.
It says boaters facilities.
Oh, what's the power on a minute? Because I want to make sure
68.
What was it on?
70?
No, this morning when you got up.
Oh, I don't know.
Really having this conversation now?
60 or something.
Yeah, there's an electric place over there, there's warehouses there, I think there's an Asda over there. I can't see the bridge because there's pipes in the way.
There's a carpet
exactly
place
where we
here.
are. Yeah.
There's a carpet place here, but I don't think it's open.
But this
It's shut
facilities point is not on the Nicholson Guide.
No.
There's a water point here, Elsan and rubbish. But it's not on the Nicholson Guy for some reason. It's next to this nice wharf here, little or basin.
It's all locked though. We had to go up those stairs, as you'll see. Josh will show you. We had to unlock the lock on this gate, go round to the other where the rubbish is, unlock a lock there. So
we're still not sure if we're going to Stourport today, so that's why we got rid of the rubbish.
Yeah, we don't know yet. Just put a load of washing on.
It's almost 2 o'clock now.
Yeah. So we'll see.
So yeah, we filled up in water, and we lost the bag. Or Dad lost the bag.
It's alright, there's a hose. We've got a nice little hose now that's like just folds up. You know, like those ones.
It's like a flexible one.
It's brilliant. It's even got a little stopper on it,
Yeah.
little switch. You can switch it off when you move it and put it into the containers. So it's brilliant. But Annie left the bag on. But it doesn't matter.
Kidderminster lock, didn't we? Almost 12 foot that was.
Yeah, really big.
Really big. But yeah, the gates were left open, but I don't think they were left open because when we went to shut them, a boat was coming in.
Yeah, I think we met a lovely guy called.
Because of the traffic, and he was so far down, he was saying,
You couldn't
I'm
see
a
him.
subscriber, I've been watching you from the beginning. But I couldn't hear him because of the traffic.
Yeah, we introduced ourselves, but we opened the gates and everything for him and opened the paddles and done that for him.
Yeah.
Lovely guy called
Lovely
Mike.
Guy, yeah, one of our original subscribers, I think.
Yeah.
Thanks for sticking
Lovely
with
guy.
us.
Lindering? I think the boat's called Lindering.
Nice boat, square
I
bottom.
think. Yes, square at the back.
You have
Really
to,
nice,
you
but
have to,
yeah.
you have to
Thanks
let
for
it
thanks for
linger.
watching and right from the beginning, Mike.
But-
It's lovely to meet you.
Yeah, it was.
Really nice.
Beautiful church there, and was a cathedral.
I don't know. It looked like a cathedral
lovely.
actually. It's lovely.
And there's offside moorings there, but I reckon there'd be drunks on that bench.
There'll be a lot of problems, I think.
But the towpath was actually closed between Sainsbury's and the lock.
They're redoing the towpath.
So yeah, we've got to try and find a way around that, but I think it's going to be easy because we can just go through Sainsbury's car park.
Sainsbury's car park and come out the other end.
Yeah.
Unless they've moved on since then, since when we're going to do it, so we might have to get it.
Yeah, but it'll be fine.
As quick as
it's
possible.
not like we're in the middle of a field and the only path is the towpath.
8 weeks it's shut for, so I think they're going right the way along.
Yeah, we're gonna carry on now. We've got a couple more locks before we get to the possible mooring that we're going to be staying at.
Yeah, and then we'll see how it goes from there.
Yeah.
We'll do another cruise tomorrow.
Because it is a Monday and there's a higher base in Stourport Basin
Yeah,
called Starline.
so it might be better to do it tomorrow, Josh.
Or Wednesday.
Yeah, because then they'd be gone, wouldn't they?
And we're going to get a pump out there and stop at Lidl's as well. If we stop off at Lidl's, then God, that'll be another hour. Alright, let's get going. Wow, look at that for timing again. This is very out of character for us. There's another little sandstone cave up there. Got to be one of the worst lock landings in history, and I've never seen a lock on such a tight bend. Does anyone know why this lock is called Falling Sands Lock? There's got to be a story behind that, right? In the 1660s and the 1670s, Andrew Yarraton attempted to make the River Stour itself navigable, but these efforts were finally abandoned in 1680 when funds were exhausted. But eventually, parts of the River Stour was navigable here. This is a 1 3/4 mile arm that went down the River Stour to Wealden. But because of all the really tight bends on it, it was reported to be really hard to navigate. This allowed canal boats to use the River Stour to deliver timber to a steam sawmill in Wealden. You can still see the remains of the lock here, and it was closed in 1950.
Moored up now.
Yes, we're moored up. It's very, it looks very quiet here. Let's hope so.
Yeah, we're in between Kidderminster and Stourport, and I thought this would be a greenway where a lot of people cross between the towns. But
we haven't seen anybody on the
we've seen
towpath
one person, well 2 people actually, and 3 dogs.
until we go to moor up, and then there's 3 dogs coming by off leads. We did politely ask them, "Are you coming back this way?" They said no. So we've let.
Said that excuse where, oh, they won't chase after cats anyway. You don't know that.
They'd run away from cats. Right, okay. We just smile now. Yeah, Toby's on the towpath, cleaning himself.
Yeah, cleaning his ears.
They haven't been out since Thursday, so they haven't been out for three days.
Yeah.
So they're just enjoying it.
Someone's following Toby now.
Fidget don't seem to bother. She goes.
She will when it gets darker. She likes to go out at dusk.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're moored up in a lovely
It's a nightcap.
green spot at the moment. One day this won't be green, and I'm sure Kidderminster and Stourport will join together, just like Southampton, Hedge-End, all that lot.
Yeah. We'll mingle in one. We don't have to get the car, so we're okay.
There's a field that side, field this side, so it's lovely. There's a road over there, but we can't really hear that.
Can't really hear it at the moment with the engine clacking, can we?
But I think we're going to stay here just for one night because Tuesday's the only nice day. Well, Wednesday's all right, but it's a bit windy Wednesday, and we have to do a lot of manoeuvring. We have to turn around that corner in the basin to get to the locks.
Yeah, we're hoping.
Yeah, we have to turn onto the 7.
We're hoping all the hire boats from Stourport are all out.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday. It's usually pick up Monday and Friday.
Yeah, it's 3:15 now, so by the time we get to Lidl's it would have been about 4, and then by the time we do our shopping it would have been at 5.
So I think we can cope a day. Pump out we've got to do tomorrow as well. So the thing is, it would have been Lidl's, pump out. We would have been 8 o'clock tonight by the time we sat down, I think. So
tomorrow's looks all right. It's just a little bit chillier tomorrow. But the rest of the week, complete washout as soon as we get onto the river. Might I add, it hasn't rained for about 3 weeks. Been lovely weather. But as soon as the Taylors get near a river, that's when the weather fronts decide to come and the jet stream goes.
Like the Thames all over again.
Can all of you blow your good luck to us for once, please?
But it's not a problem because we intended, I don't know if we told you, but yeah, we intended to originally go on to the Droitwich Canal and up the Birmingham Worcestershire, but then we said we're not going to do that because it's too near built up areas and so many higher bases on there, and there's a F-ton of locks at Tidy Bridge. But I think we might have to go on there now. At least we can do the Droitwich part down onto Worcester and then back onto the 7. But we might have to do that because if the 7 goes on flood, it's not going to be good.
Yeah, Josh will be keeping an eye on it.
I mean, I think already some of the bottom locks near Gloucester are already on red, so yeah. But hopefully we don't get too much rain, but there is quite a bit of rain forecast.
So I think Josh is probably going to put this all in one, so we'll join us tomorrow.
No.
Josh, did you see the photo of my
Okay.
glass cup chin that I did? I know, it's good, wasn't it?
Gross, yeah. Don't know why you've been brought up now.
I don't know, I was just sat in the mirror in the hotel just doing that.
We saw a CRT guy working on, that was the weirdest lock line I've ever seen. Like, it was on the L bend. Like
Yeah,
that.
it was like that.
Like a dog leg.
Yeah, like a.
Why would they put a lock there?
And it's called
Oh, licorice is in the bush.
sand falling lock or something, isn't it?
Sand
Falling
lock.
sand
Sand fall lock.
or something like that.
Weird.
Yeah, but yeah, he was doing the gears and stuff, just lubricated it just as we got there, which
Yeah,
was
it was
good.
nice. And I thought, because of my arm, I thought,
Someone's going wee-wee.
they're going to be bad. Because they have been bad on this, like really hard, haven't they, Josh, the gate paddles? Really
but
hard.
Join us tomorrow and
Yeah.
we'll go down onto the Severn.
Yes.
When was the last time we were on a river? May last year, I think.
God, yeah.
It was
Yeah.
the Trent.
Yeah.
Came off on the Trent and Mersey.
Sour?
And we were even,
Saw?
yeah, River Soar.
Yeah.
That was quite wide.
Remember
wasn't
we
it?
were rushing to do
Beautiful
that.
was.
We were rushing to do that, weren't we?
Yeah.
Because it rained so much.
Oh,
In bloody
dogs, dogs.
They're on the lead.
They're on leads.
Oh, she's a runner, jogger.
No, one's on a lead.
They're
one
jogging.
isn't.
Oh, that'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Oh,
Yes.
my stomach does all sorts now, guys.
Yeah, does make us a bit
Worry
stressed.
about it. You can't do
Yeah.
anything about it. They're on lead, so Toby's gone.
Alright,
Licorice
guys,
is in the bush.
please like and subscribe.
I put a sign right there as well.
Thank
right
you
there.
very much for watching.
Yes, thank you
And
guys.
we'll see you tomorrow when we go back onto a river and a new
Bye.
waterway.
Bye.